Joining us from the class of 1974 is Scott Medawar on today's edition of The Splash Live. Scott, thank you for being with us today.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, glad to have you on as you're here with us. I see you're in your varsity jacket as well, getting ready for the 50th
varsity
reunion.
Jacket.
How about that? Go Lakers. We're ready to celebrate a big anniversary for your class. So first off, let's get to know the class of 1974. It's been 50 years since you all graduated, but in your opinion, in your description, what do you believe perfectly describes the class of 1974?
One word, friends. I mean, boy, we got together 5 years ago, about 70 or 80 of us, and can tell you it was just wonderful. All the good times, the memories, just be able to chat and catch up. It's hard to describe, but the word friends just pops off the page, and with a lot of love between us. And it's great, even people we haven't seen for about 50 years. So.
Yeah, and that's tough to maintain. My graduating class just celebrated its 10th reunion during the Thanksgiving season in 2023. And to keep people connected for that long is a challenge. But for 50 years, for you to come in here today and say the one-word description of the class of 74 is friends, why do you believe that's the case?
I was a little nervous at our 45th, kind of thinking, I haven't seen these people in a long time. And it was just like yesterday. It came back, and everybody was just enjoyed each other and mingled and talked, and we enjoyed some great entertainment, and we'll do that again here in October. It just all came rushing back in a great way.
So look, some people come in and out of your life over the years. 50 years is a long time. Maybe you've seen some of these people at the 45th reunion, or you saw them at the 30th reunion, or you haven't seen them since the day you've graduated in 1974. If people from the class of 1974 want to reunite with their class, what should they know about this upcoming reunion?
Well, we're going to get together for a football game on October 4th. We're going to come to the West Bloomfield football game. We're going to tailgate a little bit, have a tent out there so we can all get together and kind of converge, and then go to the game. And then the next day, we're going to take a tour of the school. The school's changed a lot, obviously, over 50 years. It's the same building, but wow, it was great to see all the changes and the wonderful things at West Bloomfield High School. And then we're going to get together for a little pre-party at one of our classmates' house, John Linnemeyer's, about 2:30 in the afternoon. And then from there, we're going to Bakers of Milford. And we're going to have a reception and a dinner and probably carry on for a while. And then who knows what's going to happen after that.
I couldn't have picked a better week to do the reunion and start that off with the football game. That's a home game against Lake Orion, always a big rivalry, especially in recent years. Two of the best teams in the OAA Red and across Division I in the state of Michigan. Should be a great game, 7 o'clock kickoff, and of course, tailgating and some fun with the class of 1974 before that. Joining us on the Splash Live is Scott Medawar from the 1974 West Bloomfield High School graduating class. And as you said, you're also going to take a tour of the school, and it's been, for some people, 50 years since they've walked through those halls. As you said, lots changed over there, including just in recent years. Have you been in the high school in recent years, Scott?
5 years ago, we went on a tour, and I was amazed that where there was only one story, there's 2 stories. They didn't have a pool when we went to school there. I think it came a couple of years later. That was great to see, and the gymnasium and the hallways and the auditorium. It was just marvelous. The people of West Bloomfield have done a great job over at West Bloomfield High School.
And as we get ready for the school year, it's pretty apropos that this is going to be happening about a month into the school year. So the senior class, the class of 2025, is going to be well underway in their final year of high school. But that last year goes by, and the cliche is, really quickly. So as they're getting ready to graduate, as they're wrapping up their high school career, what advice would you give from a class that came through and has been there and done that 50 years ago for a modern graduating class today?
Well, first of all, your future is going to roll out before you. It's a wonderful ride. Stay positive, and reach back and keep some friendships going. You can't keep them all going. Everybody's going to go off in their own direction. It's hard to imagine. I couldn't imagine it back then, but it just don't hesitate to reach out to an old friend and connect. I would say that as your life unfolds, and gosh, it's such a wonderful ride. Enjoy it. Enjoy your high school. Enjoy the senior year, but enjoy the rest of it too as you kind of your life unfolds before you.
And clearly this has had an impact on you, keeping connected with people from the class of 1974. You clearly have a lot of pride in your graduating class and in your heritage here in West Bloomfield. Now, how has that helped you on a personal level grow throughout your life over these last 50 years?
I would say reconnecting with friends from different backgrounds has taught me that it's not about all the silliness that happens in your life. There's something really good and special when people that care about each other get together. Even people that you kind of didn't know, but all of a sudden we're meeting. We've been meeting about the reunion for a while, and it's just like I said, the word friends. It's special.
And so lastly, Scott, for those that may be hesitant, maybe they aren't sure if maybe this isn't for me. Maybe do I really need to come out here and reconvene with people I haven't seen in all these years? What's your last pitch to them to come on out on October 4th through the 6th and join the class of 74 for their 50th reunion?
My last pitch is, please just let it all go and come. Take the time. Whatever you're doing, drop it and just come. We've got people from all over the country coming, people you haven't seen in years, people who just want to shake your hand and welcome you in and at least for a few hours, if not more, be part of your lives again. And so come on out. Just do it. And you can do that by calling me. My phone number is 317-840-2568, and I'll tell you all about it. Or you can go to our Facebook page.
And Scott, okay, good. So there is a Facebook page. People can look that up. I was just about to ask how people could get more information if they were interested. Thank you for providing that, Scott, and thank you for not only your advice, but for giving us a preview of this interesting week that's going to be ahead for you coming in early October. Thank you so much for your time today.
Oh, you're welcome. And you don't have to be from our class to come. Just come on out.